It is time to go. Massive headache yesterday from the Arsenal game. I feel better now after a good night's sleep. I am here now, 2 o'clock showing for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I have not been this excited for my movie since No Way Home. I have not been this scared since Endgame, because they might kill people off, and I'm very scared about that. I think it's Bradley Cooper's last movie as Rocket, it's Batista's last movie as Drax, and it's Gamora's last movie. Zoe Saldana, sorry, I forgot her name for a second. So any of them could die, but obviously if they're leaving doesn't mean they died. They could just have a good ending. But I have a feeling they'll kill at least 1, maybe 2 characters off if they're brave enough. But I think at least 1 is dying. I'm very scared for this. It's the finale of the Guardians. They'll probably still be around, some of them. Some might be involved in future movies, but not as the Guardians. But still, like, it's the last Guardians movie. It's James Gunn's last Marvel movie. Damn. Like, I didn't like the second one, but I loved the first one. And the Guardians have been key characters in the Infinity War and Endgame movies. This is a huge, huge Marvel movie. I'm scared, but also excited. I cannot wait for this. Show's about to start. There's a screening every half an hour from 9 AM to 9 PM today. So, and it is release day, to be fair, but when Marvel comes, when they bring it big, they bring it big. Anyway, no nachos for me. Just need the toilet. And then it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Almost 3 hours if you include the adverts. It's going to be a ride. I have drunk nothing today, so that should help me with no toilet breaks. Let's do this. It's annoying how cold Britain is still. I know weather's terrible most of the year, but like, it's May now. Summer's like in a month. Like, it still feels like it's March. Like, it's not cold. It's not like cold, but for May it's cold. Unbelievable. Hopefully the movie is not cold. It might be cold in the way that people die. Let's see. Please don't kill Rocket. They've been teasing it too much, it's too obvious, surely. It would be so heartbreaking if they kill Rocket. More thing, like, I played the Guardians Telltale game. I don't know if you've played that, but the Telltale Guardians game is quite good story-wise. There's a character in that, a squirrel character called Lila. She's like Rocket's love interest, and she dies in that game, and my heart sank when I played that game. And that's just the game. Lila is in the trailer, and it might be a flashback, so I think we're gonna see Lila die. That's gonna make me cry as well. Teased it so much in the trailer that Rocket might die. Hopefully they don't do it, because they made it way too obvious, but he might. If it's not him, it's Drax. I'm gonna go Rocket and Drax, one of the two or both. That's who they kill off, my opinion. And then Star-Lord retires, I think. Currently the trailers. I'm terrified, I'm scared, I'm also excited. See you after the movie. I'm back home. I got this is a fan-made t-shirt. Just do it later, it says, with a Nike tick and Groot sleeping on it. Definitely not official, but I feel like, you know, it would be cool Nike marketing if they did that. But this is a fan-made design. Anyway, yeah, Guardians 3. It was quite the journey. It was much better than the second one, like miles better. Then again, I didn't like the second one anyway, but I feel like the second one was like way over the top, especially the comedy, and like the comedy wasn't, it's part of what Guardians are, like comedy is part of them. But in the second one, they overdid it. They tried too hard to be funny. That's just the feeling I got there. It was too over the top. In this one, yes, there's comedy there, but actually it's funny and it's not over the top. Like Guardians 1 has a lot of comedy in it, but it doesn't feel over the top. It feels like it suits everything. And this one is the same thing. Although this one has the least comedy out of all 3, that's for sure. Like, this is probably the most comedic franchise of the Marvel Universe. This has the least comedy out of the 3 Guardians movies. But when it's there, it's actually funny, which is quite cool. Adam Warlock, cool character that we're going to see more of. This is an introduction to him. And that's the thing. It's mainly an introduction. He does play a key role, but there's not enough of him. I'm sure we'll see more, but we've only gotten a taste of him, really. We haven't really, you know, I don't want to say anything because I'm going to spoil it. But yeah, he does play his role. It's just that it's not as big as you might think it is. And that's as far as I'm going to go spoilers wise. It's an emotional thrill ride. There's some very sad, depressing scenes. The start of the movie wasn't, like, the opening sequence was like, it was a bit like, I'm just like, ooh, not the best start, but it picked up from there. After the first 10 minutes, the movie was very good. It was a solid entry. I did enjoy it. First one was still better, first Guardians, but it's definitely, for me, it's not really saying much, but it's the best movie since Endgame, in my opinion. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe No Way Home. Maybe I prefer No Way Home. But No Way Home is more like nostalgia of like all the Spider-Man coming back. As a story, I might prefer this one. I might. I don't know. And I think maybe No Way Home is better. Maybe No Way Home is better because I love No Way Home, and I like this quite a lot as well. But like, I think yeah, maybe apart since No Way Home, then it's better than everything else apart from No Way Home. We'll put it that way. It's a good movie. They did a solid because this is the final Guardians movie, but not necessarily the end for the Guardians as a whole, as a team. Some of these characters I think will return, and I think they kind of like left the door open for that. But every character got a nice ending to the point where if you, well, I say nice ending. It depends on the. I mean, in terms of storyline, every character got an ending, whether it's a good ending or not. Every character got an ending to the point where if you never saw any of them again in the movies, at least you got their ending, if that makes sense. I guess apart from one particular character, which I won't mention, I don't mean Warlock. There's 12 credit scenes, one mid-credit scene, one post-credit scene. Nothing too serious, nothing teasing too much. Just a couple scenes added on. One's comedic, the other one is sort of comedic. It's worth staying. It's just that you're not going to get a big tease of something else. It's just nothing like that. So if you left, you wouldn't actually miss that much, if I'm being honest. But yeah, good movie, solid movie. It just wasn't amazing. I didn't love it, but I really liked it. I had a good time. And when it wanted to be funny, it was actually funny. The villain was pretty crazy. The final battle was awesome. There were some wholesome, heartwarming moments, and also some heartbreaking moments as well. And the villain, the final battle with the villain, I felt like it happened so fast. I kind of wanted a longer sequence there. But yeah, apart from wanting to see more Warlock, I don't have any big problems with it, to be honest. I just wanted to see more Warlock. But we're going to see more of him. He's just the beginning, not the end. But yeah, story was good. Do I feel it could have been better? Yeah, I think so. I think they could have done it even better than they did. But it was good, and it's a solid ending to the franchise. And also, they started playing Dog Days Are Over, Florence and the Machine, at the end of the movie. That's not really a spoiler. They started playing it. I'm just like, literally a few days ago, I was thinking of that song because I heard it because like at work they play the radio, right? And it's mainly hearing the same 10 new songs over and over again, but sometimes they play something from like years ago. And they started playing Dog Days Are Over. I'm just like, I ain't heard this in a couple years at least. It came out like decades ago in the 2000s. I'm just like, I forgot how good this song was. I was listening to it non-stop the last like past week or so. And then I hear it in the movie. I'm just like, that is some coincidence. that is some coincidence. But yeah, what a song that is by Florence and the Machine. But yeah, look, I had a good time. I enjoyed the movie. I don't think it was the best it could have been. And I think certain things we could have gotten more of. But overall, it's a good, solid movie. And I really enjoyed it more than anything since Endgame, apart from No Way Home. That's the best way to put it. For me, it's a solid 8 out of 10. I gave No Way Home a 9, but yeah, 8 out of 10. This is a solid 8 out of 10, and I'll definitely watch it again at some point. Because I didn't watch it in IMAX. Like, it's not that I don't want to. I just wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it at 1 o'clock for some reason. I think because IMAX was at 12 and 4, I thought, I just want to see it now and then come home and record some videos. So, yeah. But if I see it again, maybe IMAX, maybe 4DX. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the movie. I had a good time, and I think you Marvel fans will enjoy it as well. Although, you know, it's all about opinion, but I reckon a lot of people will enjoy this. I did hear the critics liked it, but the critics don't always reflect the fans. So I'm looking forward to seeing how other YouTubers like it as well. Jeremy Johns, Taron Magnus, The Flick Pick, Sean Chandler. I want to see all their reviews. I want to see what they're saying. And I also want to see like fan reviews on the internet as well. So I cannot wait to see that because I want to know if people liked it because I liked it quite a lot. I want to know if other people liked it. I always like seeing reviews after the movie and before as well, actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing all that. And let me know your opinions down below if you've seen it. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.